Okay, good morning everyone. Today we're going to talk about some affixes, prefixes, and suffixes, all right? So we're going to learn all about it. The first thing that we have to know is we have some prefixes and suffixes that is part of the affixes and root words. What does it mean? It means if we add an affix or a suffix to a root or to the base form of the word, you can change the meaning of the word. Right? For example, here we have the word cook. That is the base form. Number one, remember, not all the words, okay? We use them with an affix or suffix. For example, the word dog, right? Or cat, all right? That's only the root. That's the base word, okay? We don't have any affix or suffix. We only have the word, the base word, right? But now what happens when we want to add some words, an affix or suffix? Let's start with the affix first, okay? So affixes are words or part that change the meaning of the root of the word. For example, a prefix and suffixes are both affixes, okay? So how do we call these two words are part of an affixes, prefixes, and suffixes? For example, you can see right now on screen the word cook. Okay, remember, cook is the base form. But when we use uncooked, we are adding the word uncooked. So that means is not cooked, right? And the affix ed equals uncooked. As you can see in the picture, we have two words, two extra letters. The first one is and the last ones are ed. So what can we learn about it? The first thing that we are learning is an affix always starts with a word, or we attach the word at the beginning, right? At the beginning. And the end, we have an affix, okay? We have an affix, of course, this is a suffix that is like it goes at the end of a word. For example, let's start with the suffix again, right? Suffixes are words, parts, affixes that come at the end, okay? It's not at the beginning, it's always at the end of the root or the base word. As we said before, cooked with ed, right? That's an affix. Here we have more examples about suffixes or prefixes. In this situation, we have a prefix. Okay, what is a prefix here? An example is im, which means not, okay? Im, not, right? For example, the base form is possible. Possible means something like it's gonna happen. But we add the prefix im, that means impossible, okay? So that means something negative, okay? Possible, impossible. What is the prefix im? You can add im to other words. For example, polite. You know, polite is very kind, right? But impolite is like something rude. Someone is rude, right? So it makes the word negative, all right? While you have something positive like polite, okay, for example, that person is very polite, okay, so he's very kind. The negative form is this person is impolite. So we add the prefix im, and there you go, the answer. Also, we have in, for example, for negative sentences, like say visible, invisible, you cannot watch it. Visible, you can see it, you can watch it. Invisible, you cannot watch it. Or for example, famous, a person, a very well-known person, but the opposite, the other side will be infamous, right? In another situation, we have, for example, the suffixes, which comes at the end of the word, all right? For example, we say the meaning of teach, okay? Teach means enseñar, right, in Spanish. But teacher, of course, is a profession. So you can add the suffix er to make professions. For example, teach, then you go with teacher. Drive means is a verb, right? Is a verb. And driver is a profession, okay? Is a noun, is a subject, right? So we can say drive, and driver is another one. Other example is the suffix est, for to say the superlative form. For example, small, very small, so it's just one word. Smallest means the most, okay? Means like that's a superlative, like we say. Strong also means fuerte, right? But the strongest means the superlative of strong. Okay? He's the strongest, right, of this group, or he's the smallest of the group, right? We have more examples. For example, ed, right, which means the past form. For example, we say play, and the past tense is played with ed, right? Raised, the past tense, raised. And all those verbs that are regular verbs, we normally add ed. What is that ed? Obviously is a suffix. Also, we have ing form. So the ing form is a suffix too. For example, when we say sing, that is the verb sing, right? But singing, of course, means like something is in process. Dance, all right, plus dancing is another one. All right, so there you go. Now let's talk about compound nouns. What are compound nouns? You can join some words, okay, to make another word, okay? This is not exactly like suffix or prefixes, okay? This is not the same because we are joining two different words to have a new word, all right? For example, we say ball, okay, plus basket. Basket plus ball, we have basketball. Okay, that's another meaning. For example, green plus house, we have greenhouse. Or swimming plus pool, we have swimming pool. Or waterproof, or kind heart, or sunrise, or dry cleaning. As you can see it right now on the screen, right? So here we have more examples of compound nouns. For example, we can join the moon plus the light. We have the moonlight, right? Moon plus line equals moonlight. You can get the key plus the hole, and then you have the keyhole, right? Also the pan plus the cake, you have a pancake, right? And obviously that's all for today, everyone. Here you go, some conclusions of these exercises of compound words, and also what is prefix and suffixes. All right, don't forget to do your homework. There you go, some questions. You need to answer the questions in the forum, all right? And that's all for today. Thanks a lot for being here, everyone. I see you in the next class, Forum of Morphology and Syntax. Bye-bye.